Tonight on Police 10-7, a speedster's hasty escape comes to an abrupt and unfortunate end.
That is a nasty bit of...
nasty piece, yeah.
That's a nasty bit of... What is it?
It's his forehead.
And a lover's tiff leaps into overdrive.
I said, look, I've got kids, don't fucking drive, you're drunk. He tried driving and that's when he hit her.
What's your home address?
Also tonight, a woman fears for her life when her partner's temper rages.
But I can't say no to him, or otherwise he'll, give me a hiding or kill me or whatever.
And Tim tries his best to walk the line.
Can you stand up? Can you walk around? Are you sure? You're not going to stumble around?
On Auckland's North Shore, Senior Sergeant Jennifer Richardson is on patrol when she receives a call for assistance from a unit engaged in a pursuit.
We're on the way to a failing to stop where a car has failed to stop for a police officer. They've had a chase, so we're on the way over there now.
But before Jennifer catches up, the chase comes to an abrupt and unfortunate end.
He's gone, he's crashed into the house.
Oh, God.
We've got one occupant, he's out of the vehicle, he's unconscious, extremely 1K. He's hit his head on the windscreen.
Okay, the driver has crashed. He's unconscious, he's knocked himself unconscious by hitting his head on the windscreen. The officer there has reported that he is a suspected 1K driver, which is our code for intoxicated driver. And if he is intoxicated, then they'll begin breath or blood procedures. Comms TWN, I'm going 10-7.
When Jennifer arrives at the scene, there's little doubt that the driver of the now mangled Subaru has been drinking.
He's even drinking a pint at the time. There's a pint glass in the...
There's a lesson to be learnt.
And as Sergeant Matthew Arnold Kelly points out, being too drunk to notice a house in his path has cost Frank more than just a fine.
The driver of the vehicle that was being chased has got moderate injuries. It's what we call status 3, which is moderate, not serious and not life-threatening. He's got a cut on his forehead. There's some skin that's been removed because he wasn't really seatbelt and he's hit the windscreen.
He's got a big hole in the front of his head. We'll have to get a serious crash unit here, I think. We'll call him out.
Yeah, I think Matt's already done that.
Oh, OK. Because I think we should get it done.
Yeah, and photos as well.
It could be quite serious, yeah.
Nobody home?
No, it doesn't look like it, no.
As Frank is prepped for the trip to hospital, the SCU team arrives to begin their scene examination.
The serious crash unit's just arrived. They will look at the scene and establish things like speed. They'll do a detailed diagram of the area and they will decide on what speed he was going based on skid marks, etc. And they're our experts when it comes to serious crash scenes.
With Frank stabilised, he now enjoys an escorted ride to hospital where he'll be treated and given a blood alcohol test, albeit less of a man as he's left a small piece of himself on the windscreen.
That is a nasty bit of...
nasty piece, yeah.
That's a nasty bit of... What is it?
It's his forehead.
Oof. He's going to have plastic surgery.
Back at Takapuna Station, the initial pursuing constable, Cameron Darley, is finishing his report on how the chase transpired.
We noticed a Subaru Legacy had overtaken dangerously coming onto the other side of the road. So I put the lights on and took off after the car. And then we followed it down to Nicholson Road, where the vehicle had slammed into a house. When I opened the door, it reeked of alcohol. He was quite incoherent. He came in and out of consciousness, but he definitely looked like he'd been drinking tonight.
Frank eventually recovered from his injuries, but his blood test showed he was driving well over the legal limit. He pleaded guilty in court and was convicted of driving with excess blood alcohol and dangerous driving. Frank also received a $500 fine was ordered to pay $1,364 in reparation for damage caused to the house and disqualified from driving for 16 months. But Frank's greatest loss was the legacy he left behind on the windscreen of his car. In Dunedin, constables Nick Lear and Richie Elwood are on their way to an incident where a young woman's been run down by a car.
Yeah, roger, where's 7?
At the address, the victim, Lisa, is laid up on the couch in agony and the offending vehicle is nowhere to be found.
We were having an argument and he told me to get out of the car and I wouldn't. And I finally did get out of the car and then he hopped in the driver's seat and then ran me over pretty much and I went flying across the ground and hurt my ankle.
Okay.
With myself or...
Yeah, he's DBA, yeah.
He's still in charge of it. Yeah. Here's your bag.
Okay, the ambulance is here now, so we'll, whereabouts is now?
Here.
Oh, this is
I don't want to talk to you, eh?
Oh, she's had too much to drink.
Lisa's friend Amber was in the vehicle when the incident occurred, and despite her initial reluctance to talk to police, she's soon telling Richie everything she saw.
Had a bit of a barney? Yeah?
Yeah, he told her to get out of the car.
Yep.
She got out of the car. She goes, I want my stuff back. He turned around and said, get fucked, shut the door. I said, look, I've got kids, don't fucking drive, you're drunk. He tried driving and that's when he hit her.
Okay, and what happened to you?
Ran me over pretty much and I went flying across the ground and hurt my ankle.
Okay.
She's got out of the driver's. Has he jumped into the driver's seat?
Yeah.
The keys are still left in there?
Yep, yep.
Okay. And he's put it into gear. And has he revved it or anything, or honked, or something?
No, he revved it. He just went straight into it. He just...
So how far do you reckon he's travelled from me to you, or from me to that?
Like, probably to that main post. To that main post. And he was over here. Yeah, he was back here when he travelled that much.
Okay, and what did she do? Did she fall
was
to the
like
ground?
this. She was like this. And he stopped and she went flying like that.
Did you go up on the bonnet at all?
Well, we didn't go forward into me yet, but not like right up.
Like you didn't roll off the bonnet or anything, you basically hit you and you fell backwards, yeah? Okay.
He just got out of the car when she fell down, went over to her. That's when I got in the car and lost it and punched him a couple of times.
You got in the car?
Well, I was in the car and I got out.
You got out, okay.
And then he was already with her at that time.
And what was he saying to her on the ground?
I can't remember. That's when I was losing it.
Yeah, were they having an argument?
Yeah.
Or was he
was yelling at her. That's all I remember.
Okay. And you lost it and started throwing a few punches at him?
Yeah, and I threw a couple of punches in his head and in his back.
Yep.
And that didn't seem to do anything.
There's no doubt Lisa was hit by the car, but no one knows if it was an accident or intentional. Eventually she's taken to hospital and Nick and Richie get a chance to compare the different stories. And there are inconsistencies all round. Some witnesses have backed up Amber's claim that it was all Jason's fault, and others have even said that he beat her. And while Richie heads off to track down Jason to get his side of the story, Nick hopes the original informant can shed more light on the situation.
She went up over the bonnet. I would say her head would have almost reached the windscreen.
How far did he drive with her on the bonnet?
A foot or two, and then he slammed on the brakes and she fell to the ground. So he got out of the car, come round, and he disappeared out of my sight because I've got a wall.
It's unclear as to whether there's an offence has been committed. It looks like the female that was run over may possibly have stepped into the path of the moving vehicle rather than the vehicle speeding towards her and running her over. The driver was brought back to Dunedin Central and he hasn't been driving with excess breath alcohol. The driver is going to be interviewed as to his version of the events.
I told her to fuck off out of my car and she did, and I hopped in the driver's seat, and as I was driving off she jumped in front of my car and leant on the bonnet, and I put the brakes on and she fell to the ground.
There was an allegation that after the victim fell to the ground, he may have come out of the car and punched her several times, but the people that have said that have been approximately 50 metres away and their view's been obscured. So unless the victim says that, there'll probably be nothing to corroborate that.
I got out and tried picking her up off the road. She punched me in the head 4 times, so I just left her there and crying awful about her leg. I still hope she's all right, and I love her a bit.
At this stage, we've got a few more inquiries to make, and we'll need to evaluate those once the victim's been spoken to and go from there.
During further inquiries, Lisa admitted that Jason hadn't hit her and that she'd stepped in front of the car as he'd tried to drive away. Jason was released without charge and Lisa eventually recovered from her injuries. And later, a teenage driver takes on a tree.
Because when I was going down this way, I saw this lady coming in and she was at pretty fast speed and I knew she would not be able to make it up.
But first, when Billy's caught out by the cops, his strategy is simple.
They said that they've seen you punch her.
No, I didn't.
At least 3 to 5 times.
No, I swear to God, I didn't.
I'll just let you know.
I'm not a violent person. I'm not a violent person.
Outside that address, a male is hitting the female. Described as a male Polynesian, 35 years old, wearing a grey sweatshirt and blue jeans.
In South Auckland, Constables Solomon Curry and Warwick Adkin are on their way to help sort out a volatile domestic dispute.
Further, apparently it looked like the male was trying to force the female to get into his truck. Bender's very 1K. Looks like the male is leaving in the truck.
But by the time they get to the address, the offender's taken off.
Yeah, the vehicle that's been involved in this incident has just headed northbound on Finlayson Ave. So our sergeant's just gone off after him, see if we can stop him, get his side of the story, and we're just going to see if we can locate the female and see what she has to say for herself.
Up the driveway, police find the female victim, Mandy, with a witness who saw the assault.
Oh, I come out, I was watching the bloody rugby. I didn't know whether it was the rugby or the outside, and then I heard this fella out here attacking this lady. So I come out and I told him, piss off. And
okay.
I told her to stay here because he was begging her to go with him.
Who's in that?
Doug was this man.
Yeah, it's my boyfriend.
Does your partner become aggressive towards you quite often?
Sometimes.
Sometimes he hits you.
Yeah, sometimes.
What was he doing?
He had her on the ground pulling her hair and he was like this in the side. And I run down and I said, nah, go away, mate.
Okay, have you received any injuries from the assault?
I don't know.
How many times did he punch you?
Oh, I saw about at least 4 or 5.
I tried to put him out of because he's no good. He's got wife and children. But
okay.
I can't say no to him or otherwise he'll, keep me hiding or kill me or whatever.
But he has a wife and children.
But now we used to live together, but I know he's lying. He went back to his wife. No. So now I said to him, no, you're staying there. But he told me he just only lived there because of the children. But I don't...
So he doesn't live with you permanently?
No,
he just comes and sees you now and then?
Although Mandy's more concerned about her partner's marital affairs than her own well-being, the police priority is to keep her safe.
You know, if you don't want to have any contact with him at all, you can have that in the protection order. If he comes around and contacts you in any way, okay, well, that means that he's breaching the protection order. Okay? And he can be arrested for that and charged.
Just give him one more chance. If it do it again, it's just a warning and give him a lesson, Just if he do it again tonight or whatever time, he will be arrested.
Yeah, okay. Another car has stopped your partner up the road. Okay, so we've got to go up there, have a talk to him.
Despite being badly beaten, Mandy's still prepared to give Billy another chance. And while other officers begin to take formal statements, Warwick and Solomon head down the road to talk to Billy.
Okay, did you punch her while she was in the driveway?
I didn't.
Okay, well, we've just been talking to 2 people.
Yeah, that's what they said.
They said that they've seen you punch her.
No, I didn't.
At least 3 to 5 times.
No, I swear to God, I didn't.
Okay. I'll just let you know.
I'm not a violent person. I'm not a violent person.
But unfortunately for Billy, the witness statement means his story isn't looking good.
He walked out here and there's a gentleman beating the crap out of his missus. And I said to him, hey, cut that out. And he sort of didn't listen, so I pushed him away and said, no, can't do that, mate. And then he mellowed out and was begging me not to ring the police.
Yeah, keep going.
Billy's story isn't the only thing blown away tonight. With a quick roadside breath test, Billy's evening is about to get worse.
Okay, that's great. All right, the green has gone past the yellow line, okay? What that means that your breath alcohol limit has exceeded 400 micrograms of alcohol per litre of breath, okay? Because that's a failed result, I now require you to accompany me to the Manual Police Station or other such place for the purpose of evidential breath test, blood test or both.
And back at the police station, Billy waits for the moment of truth.
The legal limit is 400. Okay? So you're 285 over that. Okay? Okay, and I have to inform you of that. We can drop you home, okay, but what we've got to do is sort everything out first, okay?
As long as you can say you can drop me home.
Well, depending on what happens.
There's nothing happen. I didn't do anything silly. What you do now, this is what I tell you, it's true.
Okay. That's great, okay, but we still have to go through this procedure.
I know that, too.
Okay.
But once the procedures and background checks are complete, Billy's ride home becomes a night in the cells.
Turns out that he's a forbidden driver, so he'll also be charged with driving while forbidden, excess breath alcohol. With regards to the assault, he still will be charged with male assault female because we've got 2 witnesses that have seen it. So he'll be held in custody at Papakura for the weekend. He'll appear in Manukau District Court on Monday morning.
In court, Billy was convicted of assault and driving with excess breath alcohol. He received a total of 160 hours community service, was given 1 year's supervision, disqualified from driving for 6 months and ordered to undergo an alcohol and drug program.
This job we're going to is a man who's been seen by a member of the public sniffing glue out of a bag. Apparently he looks quite out of it, and she's worried that he's going to go onto the road and peak out traffic and get squashed. So just go and see if we can find him.
When Constables Laura Irvine and Tama Morahu arrive at the bus stop, they find another officer keeping an eye on Tim.
Hey, you got some more cans? Come on.
How long have you been? How long have you been here for?
Oh, just come.
Just come. Whose is that?
I don't know.
Someone else's. What's that on your lip then? No. It's the same colour as that. Huh?
Not mine. You sure?
You sure you haven't been sniffing the spray paint?
No.
You sure? You sure? Have you got any more of it?
No.
Nah.
No.
What's in your bag? Yeah, what else? Oh, what's that? What's the other can that you just had? What's that? Silver spray paint. Silver spray paint, yeah? Do you want us to take you home?
No, I'm all right.
Because can you stand up? Can you walk around? Are you sure? You're not going to stumble around? Walk over that way?
Give us a demo.
Walk that way and then come back.
Okay, that's enough. Thank you again, mate.
While Tim can walk well enough now, Laura and Tama aren't convinced he'll make it home.
I tell you what's going to happen. We're either going to drive you home or you're going to be arrested.
No.
You got an option.
Is it all right, I walk home now?
No.
Drop me.
Yeah, we'll drop you home, okay?
Okay.
It's either drop you home or you go to the Auckland police station.
Oh.
You don't want to go there, do you?
No.
All right, we'll drop you home. Cars over here. We'd rather have him happy. Lived in the city, so quite happy just to drop him home and that was, make sure he's safe.
A short time later, Laura and Tama are called to the scene of a car crash.
Going to a vehicle accident. There's a car versus tree and the car's on fire. Got the ambulance and fires also on their way to this job.
By the time they arrive at the scene, the fire is under control, and a witness tells Laura how the driver crashed while trying to make a fast turn.
Yeah. Because when I was going down this way, I saw this lady coming in and she was a pretty fast speed. And I knew she would not be able to make it up. And when woman down, I could hear her bang. So I just parked the car, ran in, and she was out here crying.
You the driver? Who's the driver?
She's sitting on my car.
Despite the smoking wreck, the driver of the vehicle escaped relatively unharmed, but shaken from the crash and the events leading up to it.
What happened? What's happened? Why do you think you crashed?
Because this guy was chasing me. He said I nearly hit the car.
Yeah.
Do it.
Have you got a driver's license? You don't have a driver's license at all? Have you got any ID on you? Is it, whose car? Your parents' car?
We're not sure what the history is, but it sounds something like she's come from Newland, from her parents' place. Whether they've had an argument or whatnot, she has relations over here. Somehow she's ended up in this tree. But she's all right. She doesn't want to see the ambulance. She looks like she's got a little knock on her head that's not cut or anything, no blood. She's a little bit distressed, and it's hard to get too many details out of her.
She's got no driver's license. First time she's driven a car.
Really? The cousin's saying that they might have had an argument with the parents.
Yeah, she said she's taken the car because she's had something happen at home, so she's tried to come here. Apparently someone was trying to stop her.
Really?
Yeah, like someone was trying to show their badge and trying to get her to stop. And then so she said she's freaked out, come around the corner, you know, to try and get away to go to her cousin's place and gone into the tree.
But Sharon's unusual excuses for taking the car and driving at speed won't change what happens next.
At this stage, she'll probably go to court for careless driving and also an unlicensed driver at this stage.
In court, Sharon was convicted of careless driving and received a fine of $250. Next week on Police 10-7, Hadley takes the law into his own hands.
I know you're defending yourself, but you can't go get a baseball bat and chase someone up the street, okay? Because it's wrong.
Tensions flare on the fruit-picking fields.
That guy and that guy.
Yeah.
Come storming over into our faces, starting anything, stirring things up, and then it all broke loose again.
Yeah.
And a disgruntled drunk deals to his taxi driver.
I've been bullshitted by this too many times, but that taxi driver's trying to take me for everything, eh? Bloody bastard.
And emotions run high between brawling boys.
Okay, what's happening?
Hey, this guy, he's grabbed my fucking neck.
Who grabbed your neck?
This cunt, he's got a broken neck.
This one?